Okay. What is up? What is up? What is up? Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about my research paper, which I did on 3D printing. So, 3D printing has been around for years. Just to give you a little introduction of 3D printing, it has been around for years, and it wasn't until recently that the technology became a well-known investment. How many of you have heard of 3D printing? You have? You? You? Alright, so what it is that three-dimensional printing, it is a process which turns something into a three-dimensional object, okay? So how this process works is that a digital file of an object can be turned into a three-dimensional solid object. So the 3D object is then complete after it is built layer by successive layer until the object is completely complete entirely. So, why this is useful, it's used in all aspects of life when it comes to healthcare, business, fashion, and all other conveniences. And one of the reasons 3D printing is very important in the popular development today is because prices have decreased. And yeah, so let's get into the current use. So 3D printing has become a powerful tool, and the reason 3D printings are so well are useful in manufacturing businesses is because a small 3D prototype makes it easier for companies to correct mistakes on their products before actually manufacturing it. So one of the greatest advantages is that it is fast, easy, and cheaper for manufacturing. Alright, so let's go into the security aspects. So, um, when it comes to the military sector, there are many security concerns that have been brought up in regarding 3D printing. So, again, one of the security aspects in regards to 3D printing is that there might be a problem with the new development of three-dimensional objects. One of the things that someone could, let's say, make a three-dimension of, let's say, a military weapon or object. Alright, so let's go into the legal and social implications. So, there are some ethical issues in 3D printing when it comes to the healthcare area. Can somebody say area? Alright, so when it comes to 3D printing in the healthcare sector, one of the first issues and concerns is, should 3D printing be used for clients, for example? It's one thing if we're making 3D objects for, let's say, consumer products, but when it comes to, let's say, replicating an organ or a bone, is it ethical? That's a question everybody has their own opinion on. Okay, so there has been no solution as to how to test if the treatment is safe from a 3D printed prototype here. And another issue that has been raised regarding legal and social implication is, should it be used in enhancing the capacity of individuals? For example, replicating organs and bones. The question is that should it be used to develop human capacities that are beyond normal? You get to answer that question. So let me just briefly go over the future use. So the future for 3D printing is bright, as we all know. And what we can see in the future is that it's going to lie specifically in the medical field. For example, a future use of 3D printing is when the technology becomes advanced. It will potentially be able to replace a patient's damaged cells by inserting, a new one. Peace.